All right, guys, welcome in second round coverage of the 37th annual Minnesota Majestic, brought to you guys by the Minnesota Frisbee Association, as well as Airborne Disc Golf. I'm Luke Humphries, joined by Mr. Tall Paul Oman again. Today, we're at the Hollows, man.
Yeah. Used to be Vision Quest. Oh, a little Eastern Kingbird there. Nice. Used to be Vision Quest. Tom Odegaard, Cale Leiviska took over the property there and turned it into the Hollows, whipped it into shape. We got a great card for you today. Adam Hammis.
Yeah, fun fact about this card.
Oh.
All four have won the MVP Open.
That's incredible. That's not an easy feat. That's a challenging tournament.
That's completely random. Beautiful course today. It's pretty birdie or die. It's going to be a lot of shorter par threes as well as shorter par fours. Players are going to need to score early and often.
Lots and lots of birdies here. But the wind is up today, and there's quite a few open spots out here. Really peeks through these trees quite a bit. You gotta be on top of your game.
At the Hollows, we got Adam Hammis.
I mean, this starts off with a nice short par 3, 297, little hallway, plenty of room to work the disc.
A left to right breeze running through this tunnel.
Yeah.
It's going to make this zone forehand probably pretty tricky.
Like you said, you want to start quick out here. Start grabbing them quick. A lot of birdies.
That looks anything but tricky. He made that look so simple. Tap in bird to start his round after shooting 18 under yesterday.
I love that pace. The nose angle was perfect. One of these maidens again, you think?
Apparently he's got a pine that's the same color as his maiden. So this one, I believe, is the pine.
Okay.
Fight the wind a little better. Doesn't have to throw it as hard. Matteo loves that 70%.
Yeah.
He's not trying to throw it any harder than that. He's very accurate at that percentage.
It's the pocket.
Just giving it a nice, easy.
You can find those online.
Oh, he trusted the left-right wind. It just kind of held it down the middle. Great job from him.
Love that pace, too.
All right, we got Dr. Smooth on the card. Four-time champ, defending champ, at his place, or at his house now.
Yeah, I played a practice round with him, and this feller's dialed out here. We played skins, too, and yeah, you'll have to check that out.
You're going to have to check that out for sure. M4 inside the circle.
Last but not least, we got Jeremy Koling.
Big Germ. Going with one of his Firebirds. Matching his outfit. Looking good. The beneficiary of a little rule discrepancy on hole 24 yesterday. So he threw that hole out. Germ actually didn't birdie that one. So he kind of picked up a stroke on the leaders. Gotta love it. You're already sitting at the house, and all of a sudden you're one stroke closer to the lead.
And that bumped him up onto lead card today?
It's true, actually. Yeah, Andrew Marweed was set to play on lead card. Instead, we get the exact same card that we had first round, which is a phenomenal card, full of champions, as we mentioned before. Germ just punching out there. Matty, just enough.
Just enough.
Cale's not going to have too much on this thing. Yeah, just about 14 feet. The breeze is up, though. You got to take these little ones seriously.
I'm digging this shirt. I don't know if I've seen this one yet. I see the Crush logo on it.
It's so fresh. It's Tigers.
He's going Tiger style today.
I don't know if you saw the press conference we did, but he said he wanted to be fierce, and wearing a Tiger shirt seems very fierce to me.
Yeah.
Adam, that's how you want to get a birdie on one. About that distance. Right there. Old trusty distance.
Old trusty distance. Almost similar distance, just a different shape here. It's going to really shape up for the forehand. I should probably let you talk about that, but 287, finishing to the right. Got a little bit of a ceiling to work with, but really just getting the distance on this gives you a putt, I feel like.
Pretty standard, pretty stock shot. You can play one angle hyzer forehand the whole way. That's a, ooh, look at that little gap hit.
Wow.
Sliding it through about 14 inches of tree width to 9 feet. That'll be another tap in for Adam. Gotta love that.
Picking up where he left off from yesterday.
Matty O's got this Prince. It's his new disc from West Side. A little fast for this, but he's great at the touchy forehands.
As you can see right there.
Perfect.
Prince, I like that name for the disc.
Yeah, it's a great flyer. He
Yeah.
talks highly of it. I think the West Side, the Trilogy people are pretty excited. Cale's got Old Trusty Blue right here. This thing's been in the bag longer than I've been on Prodigy, I believe.
All I was thinking today was, man, I love these tasty little turnover lines at this course, and then the wind was up as soon as we got here today, and it's like, man, those are going to be pretty tough.
The tasty turnovers and this gusty 10 to 20 mile an hour wind definitely made it tough. Way easier to just take out something stable.
Yeah, but this is Cale's house, like you said. He's from Minnesota. He's not afraid of a little wind.
Yeah.
Germ with a great backhand. It looked like he threw something a little slower. You think that was like a Gator 3 or something?
That's what it looked like to me.
Yeah.
Could have been a mortar, something around there.
Okay.
Cale, nice little bid. Was he on a knee already? Or was he just straddling?
Yeah,
we
not
were
yet.
talking about yesterday. He was almost finding reasons to get on a knee first round. And then draining all the putts. So
Yeah.
whatever works. Good bird from Big Germ. Forehand, definitely easier to get the birdie with on this one.
Yeah, today with that wind, that left to right from hole 1, turned into the right to left, and it just played well for the forehand.
Mm-hmm. You can see the clubhouse in the background. Sweet spot, fully loaded with discs, snacks, gear, drinks, whatever you want. Come spend the day at the Hollows. You can play a couple rounds out here, I think, in a day, too, no problem. Not get too tired.
No, not at all.
Not too much extra walking.
An enjoyable place to throw the disc.
Speaking of enjoyable place, this hole specifically is enjoyable to me. Beautiful flight over these reeds, which you're not getting your disc back, so there's a bit of that pinch factor going on. But a beautiful hole, aced by Andrew Presnell today.
Right behind me. I was on that tee pad right there. Hole 4.
That's probably distracting.
I think I had thrown already,
Handy.
but it was amazing.
High and wide from Adam. Looking like it's going to get the late hookup.
Bouncing all around in the wind.
Oh, and it does. Got the distance dialed.
Wow.
That's kind of grinning. Kind of smiling as he throws this one. I wonder if the wind was picking up maybe on him.
This is my favorite sign on the course as well. Sponsored by Bachman's Wholesale Nursery and Landscapes.
Yeah, beautiful from Matt. Left with about 22.
See if we can see exactly what it says. Creating tree kicks since 19-something. I can't
Oh,
remember exactly
right.
what it says. It was really,
I
really
did see
witty
that as
sign.
well.
It's good.
Since 1885, helping make tree kicks happen since 1885, and there's a beneficial tree kick there. That one stops Germ short of the OB. Looked like his Thunderbird just a little right out of the hand.
See that, folks? Good, strong trees from Bachman's here.
Cale's going with the Ezra Robinson FX2 from the Signature Series this year. Very stable.
He's throwing this thing well, too.
Beautifully flying frisbee. Okay. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
He's going to have that local status over all these guys. Not many of us have played this course. It's only been on film one time or two times, and it hasn't been since 15, so 9 years.
That's wild. They just resurrected this place. No way.
It was at a hard spot. He had to throw over the reeds, get it back down under the trees that hang over the pond. It's
Very touchy forehand.
They're going to say that he did not cross again, so just rethrowing this guy
Yeah.
with the backhand.
Look at all that space over there.
Yeah. That's a tough one. Just an awkward spot to be in. Probably an easier backhand approach that he ends up going with. Left with a little outside the circle.
There it is.
34-footer for the double.
Still comfortable with the straddle jumper. I'm liking that. It's looking good yesterday.
Oh, yeah. Matt hitting that straddle. This is to get a little perfect start going. Oh, little high left, but it catches well.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard to catch if he's still feeling it, maybe getting a little lucky on hole 2, just vibing with the course. This part of the country is his home. He's from Wisconsin, not far away. This is his territory. If he's getting loves, it's it's members bounce.
He's been battling Cale for years, too.
Hole 4, par 4, 462. It's a great little 2-shot hole. You don't need to get much off the tee. I found that out the hard way, throwing a driver into the water accidentally. It happens pretty quick. Yeah, I wasn't going for the green, but players don't need much. I think 250, 300.
Just get out that gap and you're wide open.
And even if you don't get out the gap, I think you still have a pretty good chance of getting birdie.
I got a great scramble birdie today, so it's there. You just got to maybe pucker up a little bit. That island it's wide, but...
Mm-hmm. It's nice to play into the upslope of it, too.
Right.
You've got a nice cushion as you approach the green. Matt going with that pine again.
Nobody getting greedy.
Doesn't make it out of the woods, I don't think, but he's like 200 feet from the green. Pretty much wide open from there. Shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, that's just how you draw it up.
Textbook.
He's going to throw that M4 a lot today. I got a feeling. This is smart from Germ. Yeah. He said he's just going to throw the same disc again, drop the Mini down, pick up the Aviar X3.
That's what I was thinking that was.
Yeah, he's one of the best, if not the best, throwers of that disc in the world.
It's got a great flight characteristic. Wow, can't say that. Flight characteristic to it.
Yeah. You throw it as well, right?
Once it beats in, I think it's worked its way out of the bag a little bit, but only because my Toro's flattened up a bit. It's not as stable.
Pretty stock shot for Germ, taking no time, putting it inside the bullseye.
Maybe kicking himself.
Yeah.
Those bogeys are... Just can't have them out here.
Bit of a lazy little upshot there from Adam.
Yeah.
Didn't quite get the height right. Exposes the bottom flight plate. Ends up 24 feet away. When it should have just been a park job. Cale, the master of the air bounce upshot. He's never too far with those.
I like it. I like that, we're used to throwing these shots in a little harder, and this is kind of a touchier game with this course, some of these short par 4s and stuff. So some of those touch shots, you don't get the angle right. It's going to fluff out a little bit, give you a little more than you want on the green, like Adam had there maybe, but still in scoring opportunity.
It very well could have been a miss wind read as well, something that he just couldn't predict.
Yeah, this is super open out here with the pond and everything. Nothing was really consistent today either. Seemed to be swirling in some spots.
All right. This is a fun par 4 right here. We're going to see everything from roller, forehand, backhand turnover, I believe.
Yeah.
And this green is very specific. You got to get a little backhand hyzer to make it work with that Mando tree. The high basket in these winds, it's going to create some opposition for the players.
Yeah. I like this play.
I do too.
Just dumping it as far as you can on that left side.
Oh, no.
Oh, whoa.
Holy wind.
Might be in a tent.
Got destroyed.
That's going to create an awkward second shot.
Yeah, with that Mando there, he's kind of pinched himself off on the angle. The Mando on the left side of the fairway, closer to the basket, so.
Some sort of high backhand spike hyzer.
Going for the gap. Really don't want to tail off too far left. You can make some stuff happen. You don't have to park the shot to be able to have a putt up near the green, but it's, why make it more difficult?
I think getting right is more beneficial. I think the further you get right, the more it opens it up. It's kind of a scramble anyways.
Yeah, but short right, which it was where I was today, was just jail.
Okay.
I was jammed up. I did not throw a great drive, but I realized, like, wow, I really don't want to be over here. And I
Yeah.
was thinking, why didn't I throw this turnover at least? Just burn it, throw it into a tree.
You got to get some penetration.
Yeah,
Nice shot, dude.
that looks fantastic.
Oh my goodness.
Purple people eater.
He's up here in Viking country talking about those purple people eaters. All right, we're not going to see the roller. I did see one on my card, but it is a bit windy.
Yeah.
These guys are all making smart decisions to avoid that. And wow, the same
Again.
exact mistake.
Watch that, watch that.
He doesn't understand.
That was an expression of, I don't believe you.
You can see this wind is really whipping here at the top of these trees.
Hanging out in camp. This is RV Central up here, where Cale's and Odie are allowing people to stay. This is, oh my goodness.
I'm not seeing that Mando tree right here, but
I think they're just getting back into play. Well, that
Wow.
was good. I know where we're at now.
yeah, you get up on those logs, you got to putt. It may not be your favorite putt, but you got to look.
Cale pinched, got to throw back into the hallway and then get himself left quick.
And play the ground. Looked like it had much edge on it when it was getting to the ground.
Somewhere around the wall, which is
Yeah.
somewhere around 45 feet, semi-obstructed.
Elevated basket.
Oh yeah, Jern playing the skip as well.
Mm-hmm.
If they could successfully skip it over that wall, that would be a fantastic feat.
I think Cale had the better angle, but look at this.
Dude. You can't get better. This is a
Position.
harp.
Position A, for sure.
And it's a little soft. Oh no, hits a iron branch. And all of a sudden, perfect position. Now 45 at the high basket.
Yeah.
You could easily three-putt this.
The green's tricky, too. It kind of grades as you get further back behind the basket. So I think Matt was just trying to pace that. He had it to get over, but that little leave really hurt him. He didn't want any part of that. Wow, he didn't get any skip.
Smart man. Look like a headwind right to left for Matt. Can be a tricky putt.
Wow.
That so much touch.
The
Irregular.
fearless, just
Gives
fearless
it
run.
a little more ante, a little more height. Gets the full flight. It just puts it on the stripe. That's fantastic from Matty O.
Thanks, Matty O.
Was it slightly downhill? I don't know. He's the downhill master.
That was gorgeous. Fans are stoked about it.
Giving him the MJ tongue out. All right, Germ. Inside this wall right here, he's got an awkward foot placement.
For par. You know he wants it. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, wow. Unfortunate wind gust. Takes him over the bucket. Outside the circle again, I believe.
What?
Oh.
Stroke.
Dude, his double bogey was a jumper, nasty. And his bogey he just saved right here, also fantastic putt. He could be 2 strokes worse very easily, making unbelievable putts on the greens. Keep himself from dropping that far back. It's 10 as it sits right now. Matty O, the closest to Adam Hammies, who started off on fire. His first par of the round. 4 under through 5, similar start to what he had yesterday. It's going to be hard to catch if the Wisconsin kid can keep on fishing these birdies in. This is a little L-shaped hole right here. I think that sneaking it inside that lone tree is actually the pure play. We talked about it in practice, and Cale was like, you got to go outside, it's pure or whatever, but I think inside. Either way, I just hit the tree today.
I squared it as well.
Yep, left you about 80.
I like this. I like the don't try to park it play. You know, just get yourself a putt.
Matty O
And
said,
obviously,
nah,
I
That's
got a
overrated.
Prince. I got a Prince, dog.
Did he go around that tree or in front? Could you tell?
Can't call it. Can't confirm. Yeah, I think he went around it, but
This
he
is
used the
inside.
height.
That is inside, so that's even better. Park job. Making it look easy. 220. Interesting. How to give it 287.
Yeah.
Wow, just spinning in the grass right there. Cale playing the backhand safe shot.
Tricky today.
That's the trust your putt shot there.
Yeah.
Germ going high with the Firebird.
Inside as well.
Oh, beauty. All
That was
three
great.
forehands. Just really sitting nice. It is inside, Cale. Thanks for misleading me. Little right on that putt. Spinners look great all week from Cale. Can't make them all, though. Or can you?
I think you can. I've seen it.
Who? Who have you seen?
Cale. He used to make them all.
Still makes quite a few. All of them, though? That would be very impressive.
It felt like it.
All right. The forehanders get the birds. Cale loses a stroke to the card. As we head into hole 7, 2 ways to play this. This would be the backhand gap. Trying to get yourself left. If you go this gap, opens up this little second shot, which is very much around the corner. You got to have the distance properly or you're kind of stymied.
Absolutely. You cannot tuck yourself on this right side or you're making life way too difficult to get to this basket.
If you choose to go forehand, you definitely want to try and flip that thing up, as landing on the right side of the fairway also doesn't really help you.
No.
Matt, he got a lot of distance out of this purple people eater earlier.
Somebody told me this was a sucker gap the other day, but I don't believe it.
I do, after I just did what Matt did.
He went left.
And then my entire card goes left after I go right. And I'm just like, man, I could have used a little bit of heads up, guys.
Well, you know, everyone's playing a different game here, but the same game. Same.
Yeah, frisbees. We're all playing with the frisbees. Adam flips it up a little too much, hits the left side. Hard to tell where it reacted to. Germ, this looks better. Oh, it was actually slightly worse, I think, and so it missed the tree that Adam hit. Either way, it's in a fantastic spot now.
That was great.
Cale's going left for out fairway driver. And I think he's somewhere around the tree that Adam hit there. Matt, what are his options from here? How aggressive is he trying to get?
You just go straight left. Oh, he's got a wide look. Just going to play for par.
Yeah, that's smart. It's a little past the fairway, though. None of us have played the course that many times.
Right.
Hard to have a game plan that works properly in all different scenarios.
Right?
I think he's just scrambling from there.
Cale's telling Matteo that red arrow pointing to the right is not a Mando tree on this hole. Just a guide, letting everybody know which way to go to get to the basket.
Cale's shape was perfect. He used all the height he could, and unfortunately, it was just a little much. A little bit lower, and he might have had himself a inside circle 1.
Looks tight.
Also a little high. Okay, Germ's drive was money. Staring straight down, 215, nothing in the way. And
Textbook.
yep, quite a few of the par 4s out here at the Hollows in its current setup become very easy after a good drive. Sometimes all it really takes is one good shot off the tee, and then you're, looking at a pretty easy upshot.
Yeah.
Cale from distance. Great bid.
Great bid.
Doing a little course maintenance. Matty O playing it up there. It's not dead, but it's definitely close enough for Matt. All right. Adam getting his second par of the round. Only going to lose one to Matty O. Excuse me, Jeremy Koling, as Matty O taps this one in. Some good saves from out of position.
Definitely.
None of these par fours extremely challenging. If you hit early, most of the time you can throw a big second, get yourself up there for an easy third and a good putt. Jarm showing us how it's done, though. If you can get that big distance off the tee on hole 7, really makes this one easier.
It's that big perm stamp he had on that. It's a great toss. On to hole 8, par 3, 333 feet. Just a straight tunnel shot, a little bit of a low ceiling to work with. Not too crazy, pretty straightforward. Get the disc to finish to the left if you're throwing a right-handed backhand shot.
Yeah, there's a left gap as well.
Is there?
Yeah, if you're forehand dominant, that's definitely a good choice.
Very interesting. I was playing, and the card that Andrew Presnell was on, who aced hole 3, Ryan Sheldon was on, and he aced this hole, and I know that he is a dominant forehand player. I'm curious if he took your line.
He probably did. You can flip a Firebird up. I think that's his chosen forehand disc for a distance like this and get a great skip, which is what I'd say probably happened. This is fading a little early.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's getting plenty of ground play.
Beautiful filter.
19 feet from Matt. A little faster disc right here from Adam. It's going to fade a little quicker. Let's see how he can, uses that right side of the fairway better.
That's the trouble with a little more edge.
That could have been the way that Ryan aced it as well.
Little skipper?
Yeah, if it hit the ground a little earlier, that would have been exactly what happened.
Yeah, Adam still got a wide open putt. Opportunity for birdie.
Cale going with his shadow facts. Oh, this is ideal.
Yeah.
Slightly shy. When I mean slightly, it's 12 feet away for birdie. It's fantastic. Adam going to be doing a little step putt right here. Hasn't really had too many of these. He's had a lot of short putts this tournament. See how this one goes. Just enough.
I think it went well.
Indeed.
Look at the focus.
6 under through 8 holes on his round today. This man is making himself hard to catch.
Yeah. Put a statement out yesterday and continuing to put the stronghold on these guys.
Oh. Loved it out the hand. I feel like it was a little quicker than some of his other jumpers. Similar position. Could have been the wind that he felt like he needed to punch through.
Yeah.
Just kept it slightly high, I think, though. In the end, losing a stroke to Cale and Adam and Matt, if he can pour this in, which he can. Matty O staying 4 behind Adam. He's within stone's throw, and anything can happen at BRP, especially if it's a gusty day like it is here.
Yeah, we're playing a couple of holes that are going to get stiffened up a bit, I think. So, should be interesting.
Everywhere over at BRP.
Hey, we still got holes here at the Hollows. Hole 9, par 3, 242 feet. You do not want to go too far past this thing with that elevated basket. Let's see who can put it on top here.
You don't want to go too far past, but the last thing you want to do is leave yourself 30 short.
Absolutely. Actually, yeah. Great point. Go past. Got a nice little platform there to land on.
This is a harp shot from Matt. Beautifully done. Into the chips. About 17 feet short, so he'll have a little something left.
Just nice to be up top there.
This was also a little high out of the hand. His height on that zone hasn't been perfect today, but
No.
he's been making up for it with good putts.
Yeah.
See if he can continue.
I'm happy to see some of these forehand lines. I haven't seen too many of them. Seems like a lot of these holes play to the right-handed backhand.
Oh, nice little skip. 2 forehands here. This one makes sense. Also going wide.
Like to go right now. Like to go right now.
He's going to have a choice there. That's outside the circle.
Ooh.
Wow. What are you going to do, bud?
You want to win or you want to
What's the big guy going to do?
be top 10, top 5?
It was kind of in between, honestly.
I think that was a smart move.
I agree. It was just a little hot, is what
Look
I
at the
was saying.
grass out here.
If you're going to lay up, like, don't hit the wood. Smart. Smart, though. Giving himself 25 on the way back.
Ooh, look at you. You were right about Matty O.
Yeah, I just didn't feel like it was all the way.
I might be tripping. That's...
17 is what I called it.
he's going to think about it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 little Matteo steps. Call that 17 feet.
I can dig it.
All right, this is a big one. Ooh, keeping himself bogey-free since hole 6 yesterday. He's now, whatever, how many that is, 21 and 9. He's played 30 straight holes now. Got a bogey. Fantastic stuff from Adam. As Cale cleans up his birdie. Gets a stroke closer to Adam. Both he and Matty O getting closer to Adam. I wonder if he's feeling that pressure as we finish off this back 9. Check out what everybody else is doing. Are you kidding me? Andrew Presnell with that ace continued to birdie in his 13 under through 14 holes. Absolutely astonishing pace there.
Hey, where's my name?
Andrew Marweed 8 through 11. Rathbun 8 through 12.
Yeah.
People are just slaying this place. This is what we're supposed to do here, though.
Yeah. Birdie. Get him.
Lots of birdies, lots of 2s, lots of easy 3s, and a lot of birdies to come as well. Thank you guys for being with us here on the second round of the Minnesota Majestic. 37 years they've been playing this tournament. One of the best. Ken Kleinmo, Barry Schultz, Dave Felberg, Nate Doss, all those names on this trophy. Pretty cool. Along with Leiviska and Jones and a handful of others.
Hey,
But-
Russ.
Hey, Russ Bus. That's right, man. Yeah, super cool. Well, thank you guys for being with us for that front 9. Definitely come join us on the back for Luke Humphries and Tall Paul Lohman. We'll see you there.